Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well and happy Valentine's Day. I'm so excited for today because it's been 4 years since Steven and I have gotten engaged and time has just kind of flown by. So I'm just excited to kind of just relax and chill after work and whatnot. Today's been the only day he's been able to get into work, but you guys aren't here to hear about my love life. You are here to find out how you can make money from home. All right, so this was one of the #1 questions I started receiving after I did a blog post about a month ago on how to work with different brands when you yourself are a small influencer. A lot of you guys liked that, but you wanted to know how you can make more money or if it was a substantial living. And the honest answer is not really, not unless you're getting a lot of gifts coming in, and that can get really overwhelming. So what I wanted to do was put together a guide of different reliable work sources that you can do from home. Before we jump into this, I do want to let you guys know that I am starting my email list. I've been meaning to do this for years, but it's gotten to the point where I've been getting like a lot of questions on a whole bunch of variety of topics, and I feel like it just might be a little bit easier to send that directly to your inbox instead of trying to sit down in front of a camera, because we all know how reliable I can be with that. But let's get back into what you are here for. So I'm not going to spend too much time rambling on and just kind of jump straight into this. I'm going to be kind of very brief with this though. I do have a blog that goes a little bit more in depth and has all the links that you need to sign up for these jobs or do a bit more research if that's what you're looking for. The link from the blog is below, so definitely make sure you go check out the blog as well. So one of the things that I want to make clear about this list is a list of jobs that you can work for. What I find is when you're working with a company, whether it's contract work or being a part of that business itself, you typically get paid on a more regular basis or a schedule type thing versus, you know, if you're owning your own shop or you're doing like commission work with an affiliate link, then it's really based on sales. No, this is actually based on work. So you will get paid on a more regular schedule and you will get paid more to start with, if that makes sense. You're getting paid an hourly wage here, which I find to be really, really helpful. So this list that I curated with moms in mind. That said, you don't have to be a mom. You can literally be anyone who's just trying to get extra income or work from home. This will work for you. However, I did curate with moms in mind because childcare is expensive, and I know there's a lot of moms out there who do want to make a bit of extra cash, but they don't want to pay like an extra $1,000 in childcare. They much rather watch their kid at home and then keep that extra $1,000 and make another $1,000 for themselves. So I am going to be reading off the blog just because it's a little bit easier than trying to remember off my head. It's like I took notes this time. So the first job is being a transcriptionist. A transcriptionist is someone who basically listens to audio and types it down. The first time I heard of a transcriptionist was actually my neighbor at our old apartment that we used to live in. She worked full-time from home as a medical transcriptionist, and she said she made about $4,000 a month doing that. She did work full-time, and she said what she ended up doing was waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning like I used to do, and she'd work from 3 a.m. to about 12 p.m. and she had the rest of the day to be a mom, and she loved it. So you do not have to work full-time as a transcriptionist. There are some transcription jobs that do allow you to work part-time, some jobs that allow you to work only 3 to 4 hours. It really just depends what company that you work for, but a transcriptionist is a great job if you're looking to get paid actual money working from home. So the next job that can do working from home is data entry. It's very similar to transcription, but instead of listening to the information and typing it in, you are reading information and typing it in to a system. Now, I've never actually done any data entry work myself, but I do know several people who have done data entry work, including with Amazon. I know there's tons of videos out there. If you can get a data entry job with Amazon, it's like a coveted position because they do apparently pay pretty well for that. But all you do, you're just sitting down and typing in information. It's not hard at all. All you need is a laptop, and you can literally do this anywhere in the world. It is awesome. Amazon isn't the only company that hires for data entry though, so again, go to my blog and I have a link to our different sites that do data entry work. So the third job is a search engine evaluator. Basically what a search engine evaluator does is that they look through different content and they kind of sort it out. That way search engines can better understand what information is that they're looking at and can better learn. I did this for a little bit, and I have a couple friends who did this for a little bit, and I have to say it's kind of boring, but you can work 4 hours a day and make about $1,500 extra a month, which isn't bad at all. So the fourth job is being a virtual assistant. If you have any managerial skills or administrative skills, you can be a virtual assistant. Basically what a virtual assistant does is help other companies remotely. So if they need scheduling, if they need booking, if they need invoicing, sending out emails, things like that, you can be hired to do that for a company remotely. So it's definitely a good job. One of the things that I do know though is that a lot of VA jobs want you to work full time. So again, if you're a stay-at-home mom, this might be something that's better if you have a little bit of older children that don't need like constant interference or things like that, or if you're going to get up a bit early and work in the morning, then that might work out too. But again, they are probably going to want you to work kind of standard business hours because like you need to be able to communicate with the team sometimes. So you just want to look into that when you are kind of figuring out if you want to do a VA job or not. But if you do think it's a good fit for you, definitely go for it because you can get paid very well and again stay home with your baby. The last thing I have on my list is being an e-tutor. Being a tutor can pay so well. In college, I was a tutor for a little bit and I ended up making about $16 an hour, and I was tutoring for about 3 hours a day. Like it was a pretty sweet gig. And you can make a lot of money being a tutor at home. There are a couple companies out there. I know VIP Kids is a huge one. If you have a bachelor's degree and you have a year of teaching experience, they will hire you. They already have the curriculum made for you, so you don't have to worry that much about like, you know, what you need to teach the kids, and they pay really well. One of my mom friends online has tried VIP Kids and she said she has made about an extra $2,600 a month, which is, that's a mortgage payment right there. Like that's double a mortgage payment right there. So it is definitely a sweet gig. If you're interested in doing this, definitely go check out my blog. I have all the links you need to go scope out these jobs to see if they're a good fit for you. So my suggestion is, you know, go ahead and check out these different jobs, research them and what it is that you need to do these jobs yourself, and see if it's a good fit. You know, sit down, look at your resume, see what your skill set is and what job you can connect with and do. Again, a lot of these jobs are actually pretty easy and there's no need to leave extra money on the table. Like if you could be making an extra 1K, 2K a month by just working an extra 4 hours, do it. Like why not do it? Go get that extra money. One of the things I do want to suggest is if you do have a skill set such as marketing, graphic design, web design, copywriting, things like that, go ahead and market yourself on Fiverr. Fiverr is an online marketplace where they basically hire people to do jobs, and it's a gig economy basically that you can do from home, which is great. I've done a couple of jobs on Fiverr. I have gotten people to do a couple of jobs for me on Fiverr, and I absolutely love that place. I do have a link below for Fiverr if you want to sign up, and if you do sign up, you'll get a $5 bonus. Anyway, I know this video was kind of all over the place. I was kind of hurrying it because Edison's asleep and he did not want a nap at all. He wanted to help so much with this video, you guys. But I really did want to get this video out here as a companion piece to my vlog just because it has been such a big question that you guys have asked me, and I really wanted to make sure that you guys knew about all the opportunities that you have to make legit income at home. If this was helpful, go ahead and leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. I am going to be working on making more content like this. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, beautiful, wonderful Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys next time.